And hello and welcome back with Averett Sports Network. My name is Chris Richmond, bringing you today's women's lacrosse matchup between your Averett Cougars and Juniata College women's lacrosse team. Coming into this one, the Averett Cougars with an overall 3-1 record, 3-game win streak here for the women's lacrosse team, and they're facing off versus Juniata, who's coming in with a 4-1 record. So nice matchup potential here as we go into the start of today's matchup. The Cougars led in goals by number 24, Elizabeth Peasley. Elizabeth Peasley has been this for sure star player for the Cougars, leading her team in goals each year she's been here. A grad student out of Wilmington, North Carolina. And she's closely followed behind by Faith Bolin, a freshman, coming in with 15 goals, as she's came in and has played very well for the Cougars, coming in out of Binghamton, Maryland. So a couple players there to watch out for the Cougars. And we go into Juniata as they have their leading scorer, number 9, Grace Gibbs, with 17 goals coming in. Grace Gibbs, a midfielder, sophomore out of Arnold, Maryland. And she's followed closely behind by Peyton Goodrich with 15 goals. Peyton Goodrich, a midfielder in attack, a freshman out of Reading, Pennsylvania. As we start the beginning of this one, as Peasley wins the faceoff, loses the ball here, but able to retain it. She's going to set up something here for the Cougars. As Perez now with the ball. She's going to swing it over. Cougars going to take their time here. Just sizing up the defense, getting a feel for the start of the game with their opening possession, trying to start off here with a 1-0 lead early. .50 seconds on the shot clock. It's Ballin now with the ball. .30 seconds now. Cougars yet to find something on their offense. Still trying to pass it around. This pass into the middle is deflected and scooped up by the goalkeeper of Juniata. So now Juniata has the ball, trying to push the ball up and cross the midfield mark. And now Juniata is going to get set in their offense. So far, Juniata is doing a great job of not giving up openings to the Cougars. The Cougars had to take a lot of time trying to find something and then tried to force a pass and could not get anything going. So great opening possession for the Juniata defense, and I know they're looking to transfer it to the offense here as we're going to have a cut down the middle. Ball knocked away and scooped up by the Cougars. Now number 6, Kelsey Steckroth was coming up the field, loses the ball. And now a little fighting for the ball, and now Juniata College is going to scoop it up. It's now 21. Para now with the ball. Behind the goal, she's going to swing it over. So I believe number 10, McDonald. Back up at the top of their offense. Now Goodrich now with the ball. She's going to be cutting in and shot here on goal. It's going to be wide left, but possession will stay with Juniata as they reset at the top. Shot here cutting in is number 9, Grace Gibbs. That's that leading scorer here for Juniata. And if that goal is good, that bumps her up to 18 goals on the season throughout 5 games. She's that player to watch that I mentioned at the beginning of the game, and she gets started early to take a 1-0 lead if it stands for Juniata, and I believe it will. And now face-off here is won by Juniata. Now this is Gibbs driving down the field here. She's going to swing it over to Goodrich. Goodrich now to number 4, Shayla Lapp. As she's going to get the score. Shayla Lapp, midfielder, junior, out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. As she's on the goal, assisted by Goodrich. They take a 2-0 lead, so 2 quick goals here back-to-back on 2 possessions here for Juniata as they started off the game with good defense and on back-to-back possessions got the score. So they take a 2-0 lead here quick with 11:39 left to go in the quarter. As face-off here is knocked away and scooped up by Peasley. So we're going to have a stoppage of play. Possession will stay with the Cougars. Ballin now with the ball is going to swing it over to Steckroth, over to Perez. And ball gets away from the Cougars, but Perez able to scoop the ball back up, but possession will go to Juniata. And now Goodrich on the push for Juniata. Pass up to Lapp. Lapp now with the ball. She's going to pass it behind the goal. Passes high. It's going to go out of bounds. So possession goes to the Cougars. So the Cougars make up on the defensive end here to get the ball back. Ball now on the ground. Fighting for the ball is both teams. Nobody has it yet, but scooped up by Juniata. Ball is lost and still fighting for is Ballin. Scooped it up, and we're going to have a stoppage of play here. But it looks like possession will stay with the Cougars. Perez now with the ball for the Cougars. And they're going to slow things down to set up their offense. Perez over to Felder. Felder now cutting through, and shot here is good by number 15, Raven Felder, junior, out of Bowie, Maryland. As she cuts through, and if it stands, and it will, first goal here for the Cougars. So they cut the lead down to 1 to make it a 1-2 game, as Felder is the first Cougar to get on the board here in today's matchup. Face off here is won by Peasley. She's going to swing it over to Deering. Deering now with the ball back to Peasley. Over to Ballin. Ballin over to Perez. Now Felder back with the ball. And pass here is going to be off the mark and scooped up by Juniata. Pass up to number 5, Bertrando. Bertrando. But it's going to be scooped up by the Cougars, but right back to Juniata. And great defense there by Peasley, able to knock the ball away for the Cougars, and they're going to take possession right back. This is Davis now with the ball. She's driving down the field. She's going to give it away to Ayers. And now Felder back with the ball for the Cougars. She's going to pass it over to Ballin. Ballin now over to Peasley. Back to Perez. Passes off the mark and scooped up again by Juniata. So great defense there by Juniata as they're pushing the field now. This is number 9, Grace Gibbs. She's going to pass the ball up. And shot on goal is going to be off the mark and off to the right. Shot attempt there by, I believe, number 16. By number 16, Michelle Nakarini. But Juniata able to retain possession. Now Goodrich driving through as her shot is deflected and off the mark. And shot here is going to be good. That's number 4, Shayla Lapp, midfielder, junior out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Able to put another point up on the scoreboard here to make it 3-1 in favor of Juniata with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the quarter. And I believe we're going to have a timeout here. So we'll be right back with Averett Sports Network after the break.
Being a student athlete here has definitely pushed me to do things that I have not been able to do in the past. Because of my team, I have opened up more socially, and they have pushed me to be a better athlete and a better student, and I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for them.
And we are back with Averett Sports Network. My name is Chris Richmond, as we're back after that stoppage of play. With 6 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Juniata has a 2-point lead, 3-1 over the Averett University Cougars. So great play here so far by Juniata as they're able to find their niche in the offense and get some scores. As Ballin now here is going to pass it up to Felder. Felder now, and she's going to take her time and reset here for the Cougars. Now Steckeroth is going to pass it over to Perez, over to Peasley. Peasley now with the ball. Back to Perez. Felder now. Back to Felder. Felder, she's going to be making a move. Doesn't take it. He's going to pass it to Ayers. Ayers now with the ball. Over to Deering, and Deering's going to bring it up on the left side of the goal here, out to Ballin. Ballin now with 32 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Peasley. Peasley now in the middle of the field. She's going to drive through. Can't get nothing to go here. She's going to bring it back out. She's going to swing it back over to Felder. Felder now coming through. She drives through, but ball's knocked away and scooped up by Juniata. And now pushing the field, I believe, is number 22, Maeve Kuser. She's going to push it all the way down. She's going to swing it over. And shot here is saved. Nice save there by number 27, Kaylee Joblin, the sophomore goalkeeper out of Hopewell Junction, New York. We got Davis now with the ball. She makes a nice move to get up to midfield. She's going to pass up to Ayers. Ayers now up to Steckeroth. Steckeroth now with the ball coming up the right side of the goal. She's going to drive through, and shot here is going to be off the right side of the goal. This play is going to start on the right side of the goal, and shot here is going to be off the mark, but scooped back up by the Cougars over to Peasley. Peasley now with the ball on the left side. She's going to swing it over to Perez. Cougars going to need to get something going on offense here, as Juniata has all the momentum. As Ayers now with the ball behind the goal. She has 31 seconds to work with on the shot clock. She's going to swing it back out to Perez. Over to Peasley. Peasley now driving through. And the ball is going to be knocked away and scooped up by Juniata. It's going to be number 15, Megan McConnell, now pushing the field for Juniata. She's going to pass it up. And shot here is good by number 5, Talia Bertrando. As this is her first shot of the game. Took a shot already, but was off the mark on her first one, and she's able to hit with her second. So Juniata able to build up on that momentum and continue it here late in the first quarter with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left to go to take a 4-1 lead over the Cougars. Cougars have yet to get number 24, Elizabeth Peasley, as well as number 3, Faith Ballin, their two leading scorers, productive in this game, as neither one, I believe, has took a shot yet on goal. So I know the Cougars are looking to try to get them involved here as if we go into the face-off. And face-off here is knocked away and scooped up by Juniata. So face-off win there for Juniata, as Grace Gibbs now pushing the field. She's going to hit a nice move, but get cut off there, and she's going to pass it out. Bertrando over to number 21, Para. And they're going to pass it up and reset here. So passes off the mark and on the ground, but able to keep it alive is Juniata. Goodrich now with the ball, taking her time. 57 seconds on the shot clock to work with. And swing it back out to Grace Gibbs. Grace Gibbs now. Ball's knocked away, but ball was scooped up there by number 18, Goodrich, and able to get the shot off in good to keep building here to take a 6-1 lead, or excuse me, 5-1 lead. So all the momentum here so far in the favor of Juniata. Let's face off one here by the Cougars, and now Ayers with the ball. She's going to pass it over to Perez, over to Ballin. Ballin now over to Felder. Felder to Peasley. And the Cougars just passing the ball around, looking for an opening here to get something going on the offensive end of the field. .55 seconds left on the shot clock. We're going to get a call here on the field. It's going to be Steckroth with the ball here for the Cougars. Felder now to Perez. Perez passes up to Steckroth. Shot here is scooped away by Juniata. It's going to be number 2. And Salico passing it up and high here, but scooped up. So possession will stay with Juniata. And pass got away and scooped up by the goalie, number 27, Joblin. Pass here was high over a Cougar player and now scooped up by Juniata, and they're going to be pushing the field now. Ball is knocked away, but able to keep the ball and shot here. It's going to be off the post. I believe that's going to lead to the end of the first quarter. Juniata up 5-1 so far in this one, and we'll be right back with Averett Sports Network when we're back in play. And we are back with Averett Sports Network at the start of the second quarter. Juniata with a 5-1 lead over the Averett University Cougars. As possession here is going to start off with Juniata as they flipped sides of the field for the start of the second quarter. Juniata taking their time here, looking for an opening on offense. This ball is knocked away here, but able to scoop up the ball is Juniata as they're going to get a shot here. It's going to be off the mark. And possession will change over to the Cougars. So great defensive start here for the Cougars. Try to build a little bit of momentum coming into the second quarter. This pass here was high and out of bounds. So possession will go right back to Juniata. Grace Gibbs, nice move there. The shot was off the mark. But Juniata able to keep possession past the middle of the field here. Was good, and shot was no good, though. Nice save there by number 27, Joblin, the goalie for the Averett Cougars. Davis going to pass it up to Perez. DeLone now with the ball. Cougars taking their time here as well. As Felder now is cutting through and ball was knocked away. Scooped up by, I believe, Goodrich. She's going to pass it up, and they're able to cross midfield here. Pass up here is going to be high. Possession will go back to the Cougars. Juniata had numbers there as they had 3 attackers to only 2 defenders of the Cougars, 3 if you count the goalie. But the pass just got away there a little bit and too high. So the Cougars able to get out of that situation. But pass here is high, and it's going to be right back into the hands of Juniata. It's number 5. Bertrando is now pushing the field here. She's going to swing it over. Ball now on the right side of the field. Coming up behind the goal. And back up to the top of the field. Gibbs now with the ball is going to pass it over. 50 seconds left on the shot clock. As Goodrich here driving through, saved and deflected by Joblin. As the ball will stay with Juniata. This pass is high here. Possession will go to the Cougars. Stekeroff now passing up into Ballin. Ballin now with the ball. Up to Perez. Perez now over to DeLone. Pass here got away from Felder, but Perez able to scoop the ball up before a Juniata defender could get to it. Now Peasley with the ball driving through, but she's going to pull it back out and reset here for the Cougars. Ayers now with the ball behind the goal, back out to Peasley. Peasley over to Perez. Now Ballin. Ballin now coming through. And we're going to have a call down here on the field. That's going to put Ayers now with a chance to score here. We're still waiting here for the ref to talk to the side table about something. They were able to clear up everything, it looks like, so. Possession will stay with the Cougars here. Ball behind the goal here as Ayers now with the ball over the Felder. Felder now on the right side of the goal, driving through, and ball is knocked away and scooped up by Juniata. So nice defense there by Juniata, able to hold off and keep the Cougars from scoring a goal here as they're pushing the field now. Able to pass up and cross midfield. Pass here got away, but scooped up by Juniata. Gibbs now driving through. Shot here is going to be good by number 9, Grace Gibbs. The the sophomore midfielder out of Arnold, Maryland. As she's able to extend the lead to 6-1. 5-point lead now for Juniata. With 8 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Juniata able to keep the momentum that they had in the first quarter going here in the second. Last quarter we found 2 scores pretty quick there for Juniata as they got them on their first 2 possessions on offense, but now in the second quarter their first goal coming 7 minutes from the start of the quarter. So Cougars were doing a good job on defense, able to hold off, but couldn't hold off just enough as Juniata was able to get the score. So now Ballin now with the ball, passing it over to DeLone. DeLone now on the right side of the goal. Steckroth now over to Felder. Felder is going to pass it to the left side of the field to Perez. Over to Ayers. Ayers now. She's going to pass it back to Perez. The Cougars just keeping the ball moving here. As Ballin with a nice move. Drive through the middle of the field. And nice save there by number 30. Chloe Gerhard, the goalie junior out of Macungie, Pennsylvania. Only giving up one score so far in this one. She's been playing a good game. This pass here got away, but Juniata able to keep possession. Ball now on the left side of the goal. And they're going to reset at the top here. And driving through and tripped there. So I believe Goodrich. She was slow to get up, but able to get up. She looks fine. This quick shot here by Goodrich is saved by Joblin. Joblin now is going to get the ball over now to number 5. Number 5, Kat J. She's going to lose the ball here and possession back into Juniata's hands. With a 5-point lead here in the second quarter. Shot here is no good. Saved by Joblin again. You got Davis now pushing the field for the Cougars. Ball up now to number 13. Low to Matilla. And now the Cougars are going to reset here with Peasley with the ball. Peasley now. Pass over to Felder, over to Perez. Cougars taking their time here. Allen now pass it over to Perez. Perez now, ball is deflected away. You have a call on the field. And possession will go to Juniata. So nice defense there by Juniata. Now Gibbs pushing the pace here for Juniata as we're going to have another call on the field. And shot here is good by number 9, Grace Gibbs. Grace Gibbs now on the score for Juniata. I believe that's her third of the game. As she's keeping the ball rolling here for Juniata to take a 7-1 lead, to extend the lead all the way out to 6 points here with 4 minutes and 1 second left to go in the second quarter. So all the momentum in favor of Juniata right now. Face off here is won by the Cougars and able to cross midfield to Steckroth. Steckroth now. It's going to be pushed. Possession will stay with the Cougars. And now Ballin with the ball over the Felder. Felder back to Ballin as they're going to take their time, the Cougars, and they're going to be. The ref's going to call time right here to go talk to the table. So everything's all good. So we're right back into play. Peasley now. Peasley cutting through. And shot here is saved yet again by Jahard. Playing an excellent game so far. A nice effort there to keep the ball in play. But Averett able to come up with the ball. Now Steckroth pushing the field here for the Cougars. She's going to pass it over to DeLone. DeLone now. Over to Felder. Felder to Ballin. Over to Perez. Over to Peasley as the Cougars just moving the ball here. Trying to find something to open up. Perez tried to work a move. Didn't work there. And now Ayers with the ball. Back to Peasley. Peasley's going to work a move. The ball's going to get knocked away. And scooped up by Juniata. As they're now pushing the field with numbers here. The wide open 24 is coming through. Shot is deflected and saved by Joblin. So nice defense there by Joblin as she was outnumbered coming through with a wide open number 24, Kellyanne Drummond, coming wide open down the field, one-on-one. Joblin doing a nice job of getting the deflection and able to get the save here as Steckroff now coming through. For the Cougars, going to swing it over to Felder. Felder to Peasley. And Peasley is going to swing it back up to the top here. And Juniata now with the ball after great defense pushing the field as they lose the ball here. Possession is going to go back to the Cougars. Peasley now with the ball. And only 12 seconds left to go in the second quarter as the Cougars looking for a final shot here. As Felder's going to lose the ball. Ballin trying to keep it alive. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And she's not able to get a shot off. So we're going into halftime. Your score is going to be 7-1. Juniata with the lead over the Averett University Cougars. As we go into halftime, we'll be right back with Averett Sports Network with your third and fourth quarter of play.
Being a student athlete here has definitely pushed me to do things that I have not been able to do in the past. Because of my team, I have opened up more socially, and they have pushed me to be a better athlete and a better student, and I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for them.
Being a student athlete at Averett and being an RA, it is very time consuming, but it has gotten me, I'm much more involved than I was last year. I have really good relationships with all my residents that I didn't have before, and the student athlete, it's nice to be able to relate with my teammates and other student athletes. I'm kind of in the middle ground, so I get both sides, make those connections with both groups.
I think Averett's a special place because of the camaraderie amongst everybody. I feel like it's a lot of friendships that won't be broken throughout my life, and it gave me a chance to show my abilities in wrestling and in the classroom.
What makes Averett special to me is the family-oriented and diverse background and communities. Here at Averett, we believe in one family, one team philosophy. As an RA, being able to guide people in the right direction and building a community helps me develop leadership. Also, being a leader on the football team and captain, it helps me guide people to be better each and every way.
we are back with Averett Sports Network at the start of the second half here. Juniata on top of the Cougars with all the momentum as they win the face-off here. They're leading 7-1 here at the start of the second half. Been firing on all cylinders so far on defense and on offense. Cougars still struggling to find something here in today's matchup, as pass here is deflected and scooped up by the Cougars. So a nice opening defensive possession here for the Cougars as the ball goes right back to Juniata. Goodrich now with the ball. Going to pass it back over to Gibbs. And Juniata is going to slow things down here and take their time after giving up the ball on their first possession. Goodrich now driving in the middle of the field, and shot is good there by Goodrich. As long as it stands, and most likely will, extend the lead to 7 points here to make it 8-1 here with another score for Juniata. Not losing any momentum from that first half. The Cougars have been struggling to get their star players, Peasley and Ballin, going. In the first half, as they're both their leading scorers, could not get them going. As face off here, ball's getting kicked around and scooped up by Juniata. As Goodrich now with the ball, setting up the offense here for Juniata. And they're going to pass it out to the top and reset here. Back to Goodrich. Goodrich now passed down to the middle. And shot here is good. Assisted by Goodrich and scored by number 5, Talia Bertrando, the graduate student midfielder out of Lititz, Pennsylvania. To extend the lead out to 8 points now, 9-1 here for Juniata, as they get 2 back-to-back goals quick here. Face off here, possession is going to go to the Cougars. So Peasley now with the ball in the middle of the field is going to pass it up to Felder. Felder now up to Perez. Perez pushing the field for the Cougars, loses the ball. They're going to reset the shot clock here, so full 90 seconds here for the Cougars to get something going on offense. They'll try to cut down this lead. As Sekroff passing over to Ayers. Back out to the top to Ballin. Ballin now to Peasley. And Peasley over to Perez. Cougars still taking their time here, waiting for something to open up. Ballin's going to pass it down to Stekroff, but ball is knocked away and scooped up by Juniata. And now they're pushing the field here. shot here is going to be off the ground and good. This time by number 28, Kendall Yeager. An attack, a freshman out of Westminster, Maryland, as she gets on the board today to make the score 10-1, a 9-point lead here for Juniata as they're continuing to put their foot on the pedal. Three goals scored here for Juniata in the first about roughly 3 minutes of play as they're getting it going quick here in the third quarter. Face-off here is won by Juniata, and now Gibbs pushing the field here, move inside, and quick score here for Gibbs to make a double-digit lead here for Juniata. Now she got the ball straight off the face-off as it got deflected away and took it herself all the way down the field and getting in for the score. So now double-digit lead for Juniata. As they're not slowing down at all. So far playing a great game. Face off here. It's going to be rewarded to Juniata. So after two back-to-back scores, going to get the ball again to keep things going. Goodrich now with the ball is going to pass it up across midfield and pass that Gibbs is high. But Bertrando now with the ball was there to save it. And pass to the middle is going to be high, but Gibbs there to scoop up the ball. She's cutting through the middle of the field, and shot here is going to be saved this time by Joblin. Davis up to Ballin. Ballin now pushing the field, crossing midfield, running. She's going to pass it up to Ayers, and Ayers going to slow things down and take their time for the Cougars. They can pass over to Peasley. Peasley now to Perez. Perez going to run down, but ball is knocked away by Gibbs. And pass got away from Juniata and scooped up by Davis. Davis now with the ball. He's going to pass it over the head of Ballin. He's going to give the ball to Juniata. 9 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Still a double-digit lead here for Juniata as this pass is going to be over the head and out of bounds to give the ball right back to the Cougars. Deering now with the ball for the Cougars. She's going to pass it over to number 10, Rachel Rios. Over to Perez, over to Peasley. Now Steckroth back to Peasley. Peasley over to Ballin. Ballin on the right side of the field. Back to Peasley at the top. She's going to slow walk it here, taking her time. Loses the ball, but able to get the ball right back. Pass over to Ballin. Ballin with 54 seconds on the shot clock. There's going to be a call on the field. And give Ballin a chance here to score for the Cougars. Ballin now, shot here is good. Able to get the freshman going here with her 16th goal of the season. if it checks out, to bring the lead back down to single digits for Juniata, as the Cougars are finally able to answer. We're going to see now if the Cougars can be able to build off this momentum, as the face-off here is going to be knocked away but scooped up by Juniata, and they're going to pass midfield here as Gibbs is bringing up the ball here for Juniata. She was trying to drive in midfield but was stopped, so she's going to pass out. Now Bertrando, nice move to get back in to the middle of the field. She's going to lose the ball but gain it right back. We're going to have a call on the field. So Bertrando is going to get the ball in the middle of the field with a chance to score here on Joblin. The shot here is knocked away. Bertrando was able to get the ball right back, but scooped away by Joblin on the pass. So now Ballin pushing the field here for the Cougars. She has open field to work with. She has numbers. She passes out to Rios. Rios now with the ball. She loses the ball here. It's scooped up by Juniata defender, as they're now going to be pushing the field. Bertrando now with the ball. Pass to the middle of the field. I believe it's number 28, Kendall Yeager, in the middle of the field with a chance to score here for Juniata. They're going to say she moved too early, so possession goes back to the Cougars with 6 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Davis now passes over to Perez. Perez now with the ball. She's going to push the right side of the field, passing up, getting past midfield. Now Ayers with the ball on the right side of the field. And pass up is going to be high. And scoop up by Steckroth. She's able to keep the ball here for the Cougars. So pass here to Perez, over to Ballin. Ballin now over to Peasley. Peasley back over the top to Perez. And Call here is going to give the ball back to Juniata. Goodrich now with the ball for Juniata. She's going to take her time here, set up the offense here. Pass over to Bertrando. Pass down to the middle is knocked away, but scooped up by Gibbs. Gibbs now. Ref's going to pull the flag here. Gibbs now with the ball, that leading scorer here for Juniata. She has a chance to score here. Nice defense and save there by Joblin, but scooped up, and another save there by Joblin. 2 back-to-back saves there, able to get the ball back into the hands of the Cougars. Possession will stay with the Cougars. Rios now with the ball. Pass over to Perez. Perez now. Over to Stekeroff. Stekeroff now on the right side of the field. Ballin now with the ball for the Cougars. Over to Rios. Rios now to Ballin. Ballin over to Perez. Back to Ballin. Ballin now driving through. And shot here by Ballin. And 2 goals here for Ballin as she scores her 17th goal on the season. Now the leading scorer for the Cougars on the season. Passing now Peasley in goals on the season. She's trying to bring this game closer here for the Cougars. So 2 back-to-back goals for the Cougars and Faith Ballin, the freshman. Face-off here is going to be won by number 24, Elizabeth Peasley, as she's going to be driving in now. Ball is lost, but scooped up by Perez. Back to Ballin. Ballin now driving through. As this shot this time is going to be no good. A nice hustle there by Deering to keep the ball in possession of the Cougars. Rios now to Perez. Perez to Peasley. Peasley to Steckroth. They're going to take their time here as Peasley now with the ball in the middle of the field. Back to Rios. Rios now thought about it but didn't take the shot. It's going to be back to Peasley. Back to the hot hand here for the Cougars. Ballin is going to pass it down to Steckroth. And that the call on the field will give the ball back to Juniata. Great defense there by Ballin to get the ball back for the Cougars. As the ref is at the table trying to talk things over and get everything straight with, I believe, penalty time. And they get everything straight. So resuming play here. Peasley now with the ball at the top of the field. Her pass is going to be high. And Deering unable to scoop up the ball for the Cougars. So Juniata taking the ball back here. Ball now behind the goal for Juniata. They're going to send it over to Bertrando on the right side, back to the behind the goal. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the third. .30 seconds left on the shot clock. .16 seconds left now on the shot clock. 10 now as they're trying to look for a final shot here before the shot clock expires. 5 seconds. 2 seconds, and they're not going to be able to get the ball off. So great defense there by the Cougars. I missed the call on the field, but it's going to give the ball right back to Juniata after that great defensive possession there by the Cougars. His shot here is going to be good by number 4, Shayla Lapp, midfielder, junior, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. To answer back to the 2 goals there scored there by the Cougars to extend the lead back out to 9 points with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the third. Face off here. It's going to be given possession to Juniata. Bertrando now with the ball, passes up to the top of the field. As they look to get a last-second score here with 16 seconds left on the game clock. Bertrando now driving through. Clock's going to get reset to 8 seconds. So time for a final shot here for Juniata. Shot here is going to be deflected. That's going to end the third quarter of play. So at the end of the third quarter, Juniata up 12-3 over the Cougars, a 9-point lead. We'll be right back with Averett Sports Network at the start of the fourth.
What makes Averett special to me is the family-oriented and diverse background and communities. Here at Averett, we believe in one family, one team philosophy. As an RA, being able to guide people in the right direction and building a community helps me develop leadership. Also, being a leader on the football team and captain, it helps me guide people to be better each and every way.
We are back with the fourth quarter of play here on Daly Field. Juniata up 12-3 over the Averett University Cougars. As we go in the face-off here, face-off won by Peasley. She's going to pass it up to Perez. Ball got away, but Perez able to maintain it. And now Felder with the ball. I believe they're going to call offsides here, so it's going to give the ball to Juniata. They're going to pass the ball up high, but scooped up and able to get past midfield here. Ball still on the right side of the field, driving in and losing the ball. Possession will go to the Cougars, so great defense there by the Cougars. Able to get the ball right back. It's Perez now pushing the field, and that's going to be right to a Juniata defender. Now Juniata pushing the tempo here. Ball now behind the goal. And pass to the middle. It's dropped at first. And that shot's going to be off the mark on the right side of the goal. So now Cougars with possession. Ballin now pushing the ball up the field. Pass up to Felder. Felder now with open field. Shot here is going to be saved. Nice save there by Gerhard. Now shot here is deflected and saved by Joblin. Nice defense by her as she had a wide open Juniata defender coming right at her, or attacker, excuse me. A shot here, or pass here is off the mark. So Juniata takes the ball right back. $11:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. $50 seconds now on the shot clock. And great defense there by the Cougars, but Juniata able to keep possession here with 30 seconds now on the shot clock. Just 10 seconds on the shot clock now. As the Juniata attacker was cutting, and last chance shot there at the end of the shot clock is good. And that goal is going to be by number 5, Bertrando, to bump the lead back up to double digits. Face off here. It's going to be won by Peasley. Peasley now pushing the field for the Cougars. She's going to pass it up to Felder, and Felder able to score right back and answer, assisted by Peasley, to bring the lead back down to 9. Face off here is won by Peasley again as she passes up to Perez. And ball got away from Perez and scooped up by Juniata. As they're now pushing the field. Bertrando now with the ball is going to pass it over. And they're going to reset here. Ball at the top of the field. "56 seconds on the shot clock." Goodrich now with the ball. And great defense there by the Cougars. Number 5, Kat J now pushing the field for the Cougars as she crosses midfield. Pass up to Peasley is off the mark. And tried to scoop up was Rios as that got deflected away. And Juniata is able to settle down and get the ball up the field. Number 17, Metzger now with the ball pushing up the field. Pass in the middle of the field and shot here. I believe that's going to be number 13. Aspen Handel, an attack. A junior out of Richboro, Pennsylvania. As she gets her first score of the game. To bring the lead back to double digits. With 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the fourth. Face off here is won by the Cougars. Peasley now pushing the field and able to answer right back is going to be DeLone for the Cougars with her first of the game. Face off here. It's going to be won by the Cougars. Perez now pushing the field. It's going to pass it up to DeLone. DeLone back with the ball on the right side of the goal. Is going to pass it up to the top to Perez. Perez now to Peasley. Peasley now cutting through with the score. So back-to-back goals here for the Cougars. Getting a little bit of momentum back. As number 24, Elizabeth Peasley, the grad student out of Wilmington, North Carolina, scores her 17th goal of the season. So 6 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Cougars on somewhat of a run here late in the fourth quarter as they score 2 back-to-back goals. Now Goodrich with the ball for Juniata. And pass up to the middle, and a quick answer there by Juniata to bring the lead back up to 9 points. That goal is going to be by number 9, Grace Gibbs. Grace Gibbs moves up, I believe, the 20 goals on the season, 20 or 21. Stallone now with the ball for the Cougars behind the goal now. Move it up to the left side. Pass out to Perez. It's going to be high. And scooped up now by Gibbs. And Juniata able to get the ball up quickly. As they have the ball behind the goal here. Off to the left now. Gibbs now to Goodrich. Goodrich back to Gibbs. Goodrich now with the ball. Shot and goal is good. So 2 back-to-back goals to answer the 2 goals scored by the Cougars to bring the lead back to double digits. Face off here is won by Juniata, and now Grace Gibbs now on the push. She's going to slow things down here. Goodrich now with the ball over to number 4, Lap, and they're going to move the ball down the right side and pass here. Got away and out of bounds. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left in this one. Juniata able to build back their 10-point lead here. And ball will go back to Juniata. Ball now in midfield. Over to the right side now as they're going to reset, take their time here. With 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And great defense there by number 5, Jay. She was able to knock the ball away, scoop it up, and now she's pushing the field here for the Cougars. This ball is going to be knocked away by Gibbs, but possession will still stay with the Cougars. Felder up to Perez. The ball got away and scooped up by Juniata defender, but it will stay with the Cougars. 1 minute and 52 seconds left to go in the fourth. Ball knocked away from Perez and scooped up by Juniata. Ball is juggled around but scooped up. And now Grace Gibbs with the ball for Juniata. And they're going to take their time with the ball as we're nearing a minute left to play in the fourth quarter. I think it's safe to say that Juniata is going to end up winning this one as they score another goal here to make their lead now 11 points. Great game for Juniata coming into this one. Started out early with two back-to-back scores off their first two possessions. It didn't slow down from there, able to score. The Cougars coming in late in the second half, though, started off by Bowlen coming in scoring 2 goals for the Cougars. Able to get a little bit of momentum going. But every time the Cougars tried to answer or respond, Juniata had an answer of their own and never really lost this double-digit lead. So we're creeping in on 10 seconds left to play as we go into the final face-off here. Knocked away and scooped up by Perez as she has 4 seconds to work with. She tried to get a last shot off, and shot is going to be good by Perez with the horn going off to bring the lead down to 10 points. So your final here at Daly Field, it's going to be 17-7. Juniata picking up their 5th win of the season here against the Cougars. The Cougars fall to 3-2 at the end of this one. So great game here on Daly Field. And it's been a pleasure bringing it to you. My name's Chris Richmond. And signing out of Averett Sports Network.